the members of hell. Hell members. Amakawe le juma voma yige le Bible on top of nufafianu. There is a difference between the teaching of the church and the teaching of the Bible. Vous votez tout le monde. Bible quoi nous fafia. Ble church here, the doctrine of the churches. Le doctrine ma obe ne mo homa seji sewa mo zona mi juwa like the juma voma. If you fornicate, you go to hell. If you do that, you go to hell. But there is something so simple that will send almost all the key members of the Bible, the great characters of the Bible, the strong, the big members of the Bible to hell. But according to the Bible, the God of the Bible, Yahweh, the Father of Jesus, is going to hell according to the teaching of the Bible. The Bible, Jesus Christ. Yesu, ye Kristo to me kolo Yesu adwa. Yesu yana le Bible ma Yesu ahanjo ma voma ige. Paul, David, Solomon, Jeremiah, amomokatan ojo ma voma ige. All these people are going to hell. How? Listen to this. Matthew chapter 5 verse 22. Jesus is the one speaking. Yesu le no formula fear. Ye Yesu banade. But I say unto you that whoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. Number 1. And whoever shall say to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. Number 2. But whoever shall say, you fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. Number 3. Is the number 3, the point 3 that we are going to put an emphasis on. But whoever shall say, you fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. Yesu banade, amina glona enof yabana bumechila, amemanyanu, tabokukuto, amejonla, amemasenu goma, amechibuma, movito. Allo wamine le bon man no view how vi kwa le joma vomega. Jesus says if you tell your friend or if you tell your fellow human being, fool, F-O-O-L, F-O-O-L, if you tell your friend, if you tell your fellow human being, fool, according to Jesus, you will go to hell. I didn't say that. Matthew chapter 5 verse 22. So that is the foundation. Anyame Yesu bulema. Ke azon mia yire me nyakpo na de. Yesu mi antona le ma globe na de. Maga glona na le globe full la ide juma vomade. Yesu antore e glo full la. Yesu anto e juma be tabokukuto. E juma be movito. Mi ko Bible amada. Has Jesus himself called somebody fool in the Bible? If yes, then Jesus is also going to hell. Let's check. Matthew chapter 23. Matthew 23 verse 17. This is according to the Bible. Eya glomala Bible antokon fafien ya. Tonyo hwia wo na mi va ona jade mi ma video na la. Mi ma video cha. Na wado du kokatangola. Na nya ko Bible ya de manya nya tefo manya nya ma glomala Bible manya gbalo nya la cost do ki onola. I told you that the Bible is not a book you have to put your trust in. I told you before. If you believe the Bible, then believe what I'm saying. Matthew chapter 23, verse 17. Quickly, let's check that. And let's see if Jesus will go to hell or not, according to the Bible. Matthew 23, verse 17. Okay, let's read from verse 16. Verse 16. Woe to you, blind guides. You say, if anyone swears by the temple, it means nothing. But anyone who swears by the gold of the temple is bound by that oath. You blind fools! Which is greater, the gold or the temple that makes the gold sacred? I'm taking the point again. Jesus is calling the Pharisees fool. And Jesus said, if you call your fellow human being fool, you will go to hell. And Jesus is calling the Pharisee here fool. Will Jesus go to hell or not? I'm asking. Yes, banade. Nele yo novio am beto movitoa nele glonan haovi a betoba movitoa de lele joma voma ige. Nyakoba Yesu antore eyu amadeba movito. Matthew 23 verse 16 to 17. Babanami mofiala nku babato. Si o glona bena amasike ata maufela eyam menyenaneke o. Ke amasike ata maufe mesikala eyai nyife. Movito. Yesu agbele alomagbele. Yesu be farasito nka ebe onye movito. Yesu be farasito wa onye movito. Jesus said the Pharisees are blind fools. And Jesus says, if you call your fellow human being fool, you will go to hell. Matthew 5:22. If you call your fellow human being fool, you will go to hell. And Jesus is calling people here fools. Will he go to hell or not? Will Jesus go to hell or not? Jesus is a member of hell. All right. Now, the same Jesus. Should I go to the same Jesus? Okay, Luke chapter 11. Luke chapter 11, verse 39 to 40. Let's check there. Luke après agbale. Eta oui de kelia. Pupui blaton voa shiki vasere blanel volaji. Blaneliaji. Luke chapter 11, verse 39 to 40. We are going to check if Jesus called some people fool. If Jesus called them fool, then Jesus will go to hell, according to Jesus himself. Nyak bala papa mna de Yesu aga yo amado ba movito tabokukuto amanyanwa ne Yesu aga gbeleke kware ele joma voma igala. Then the Lord said to him, okay, here Jesus is referring. Okay, then the Lord said to him, now then, you Pharisees clean the outside of the cup and the dishes, but inside you are full of greed and wickedness. Verse 40. You foolish people, did not the one who makes the outside make the inside also? I'm not interested in the rest. Matthew chapter 5 verse 22. Jesus says, if you call your fellow human being fool, you will go to hell. So we are checking it. Then the Lord said to him, Jesus is speaking. Then the Lord said to him, now then, you Pharisees clean the outside of the cup and dish, but inside you are full of greed and wickedness. Luke chapter 11 verse 40. You foolish people. Jesus, has he said fool? He called the Pharisee fool or not? He called them fool. So Jesus will go to hell. So biada. Aye apotola glone bena mi egbe Pharisee to mi kloa kluple agbanti ke mia meyo fun ple ajodada ple vodi nyanyan mi movito. Yesu ba Pharisee to nka mi movito ne be to ngla bla nya movito ala se goma e fou raka mi movito alo de manya amasi wa amtila wa amha o maha. So he's even asking a question. So Luke chapter 11 verse 40 is another proof that Jesus will go to hell. I'm not done. I am going to God himself. Luke chapter 12. Luke chapter 4 verse 19 to 20. Look at this. The Bible is not a book that speaks the truth. Do not follow it. Do not follow it. The church is a business. Bible manya agbala ketura nyatepe onyo megako ofosusu darejo. Church is a business onyo na pastor. Now let me ask you this question. Let me ask this question. If you don't believe or you don't agree with me that the church is a business center for the pastor, not a salvation center for the members, the church is a business center for the pastors, not a salvation center for the members. If you don't agree with me, let me ask you this question. The owner of a chop bar restaurant, why do you think people open chop bars or restaurant? Why do you think people opens buffets? Is it because they think people in the area will be hungry? That is why they open the restaurant, or because they want profit? That is why they open the restaurant. Commercial centers. Do people open commercial centers because people will need those items, or because they want profit? The first idea is that people want is, if you want to open a business, your first idea is profit. Now, how can you get the profit? You must have a product. You must have a product for the people and the service. Once you have a product and a service, you will make your profit. So the product of the church is Jesus Christ and the Satan. And the service is Sunday morning church. That is a service. So you go for Monday service, you go for first service, you go for second service. Let me continue. God is going to hell. Check it out. Check this out. So Luke chapter 12 verse 19, right? Let's listen to this. Okay, let me start from verse 18. Luke chapter 12 verse 18 to 20. Then he said, "This is what I will do. I will tear down my bars and build bigger ones, and there I will store my surplus grains. And I will say to myself, you have plenty of grain laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat, drink, and be merry." But God said to him, who said to him? But God said to him, Luke chapter 12 verse 20. But God said to him, "You fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself?" God said to him what? The hell owners, the members of hell. But God said to him, "You fool." And so God told the farmer that he is a fool. Meanwhile, Jesus is saying in Matthew chapter 5 verse 22 that if you call human being fool, you will go to hell. So according to that verse, God will go to hell. This one, I'm not asking for your opinion. It is what the Bible says. Whether you agree or not, God is going to hell. The only way you can disagree is to say that the Bible is fake. If you agree that the Bible is accurate, then God is going to hell. This is Truth Telling Time. Brain at work. Brain at work. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, sometimes we go live on YouTube for some short videos like this. Subscribe to it. It is Truth Telling Time TV on YouTube. Okay. Now, the Ewe version. Luke chapter 12 verse 18 to 20. Ewe. Aye oglo bena asiamawo mamu nya avao aye matu ganto aye afima mafo nya nukwa kple nya nunyeo nufudo. Verse 19. Aye maglona luvo nye bena luvo ekponu nyi gede siwo nejrado be hena fe gedewo bodema dunu nonu na jinejo. Verse 20. Kama uglo ne bena amachi boma. Ma wa gble lo ma gble. Yesu bone le glona ha ovi be amechi bome tabo kukuto amejonla amemanyanu enla ne le glona mana mokwa le jomavomege mawo ba agbledela nka onya ke mawo glona bena amechi bome zansi ameke wa bia wo agbele asioma ke nusio ne jiradola amekato wazuma ha mofime mawo abenuka ke mawo glona bena amechi bome. And God said to him, you fool. So God told the farmer that the farmer is a fool. Somebody has worked, has labored so hard, and had a lot of food to eat. Wait, foolishness, Ben. Wait, what is the foolishness in this? What is the foolishness in this? So you can see that this God also need to be taught some sense. One mother, let me continue. Now, I am done with Jesus. I have proven to you. Okay, Luke chapter 24, Luke 24, verse 25. So I prove to you Matthew 23, verse 17. Jesus is going to hell. Luke 11:40. Jesus is going to hell. Luke chapter 12, verse 40. God is going to hell. Jesus is going again. Luke 24, verse 25. See another vacuum. My video. When you join, share the video. Don't worry. And bring your comment. Let me see your view. Share your views in the comment section. Luke 24, 25. He said to them, how foolish you are. Let me start from verse 24. Then some of our companions went to the tomb and found it just as the woman had said, but they did not see Jesus. He said to them, how foolish you are, and how slow to believe all that the prophet has spoken. Jesus is telling the disciple again that the disciples are foolish and they are slow to believe the prophet that he, Jesus, will resurrect after 3 days. Which prophet said that? No prophet. But Luke chapter 24, verse 24 to 25. Then some of our companions went to the tomb and found it just as the woman had said, but they did not see Jesus. So Peter, John, and Andrews, when Mary Magdalene came to them and said that she didn't find the body of Jesus in the tomb, the disciple didn't believe it, so they ran. If you watch Jesus movie before, so they ran to the tomb and they scatter. Peter scattered all the pieces of cloth there. They didn't find the body of Jesus, and Jesus appeared to them. This is a conversation. Then some of our companions went to the tomb and found it just as the woman had said, but they did not see Jesus. He said to them, Jesus said to them, these 3 disciples, Peter, John, and Andrews, he said to them, how foolish you are. Jesus is even calling his own disciples foolish. Meanwhile, Jesus said, if you call your fellow man foolish, you will go to hell. Jesus, will he go or not? He will go. He is a member of hell. Look up Agbalata Blavovo and Pupu Blavovo and the Corda Blavo at Tonegi. Aye. Nian domator de wuyi yodolabo aye wokwe abe alesi nyonu oglo ene ke ayam tola wo makwe o aye oglo na wo bena o amamasenu goma wo ple amasio fo jile blewu ba wa ho nusio katanya glodila wo glodila ji ase nka nya glodila wo glodia mafima milo. Verse 25. Aye wo na obana oh amumasenu gomo. Yesu agbagble ke be ifo nu son lo amumasenu gomo nya. E bable lo. Yo. Nya ire Paul ji. Paul ha ale joma vo maige alo maigo. Asugbo mi ma che so kata won. How many minutes so far? You may do a video and okay, 19 minutes. Galatians chapter 3. Galatians 3. Galate tofu agbale taton. Beaucoup de cas. Oh, mi galate to manyanuo. You foolish Galatians. Listen to Paul. What at all the people of Galatians, what at all have they done to Paul and they deserve this kind of disgrace? You foolish Galatians, who has bewitched you? Oh, me Galate to manyanuo. Ta Paul ha foolish, Paul ha gule. So Paul ha Paul will also go to hell. Do you agree? You can't disagree. The only thing you can disagree is that the Bible is accurate. But if you agree that the Bible is accurate, then you must also agree that God, Jesus, Paul, so far are also going to hell. They are members of hell. Have you seen Satan? The whole Bible, Satan has not called anybody fool. So Satan rather will not go to hell according to your Bible. You see this book. Let me continue. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 8. Jeremiah 10:8. This is a short video. Jeremiah chapter 10. Jeremiah pa agbale tawo pupui andre koire enyileji. Who should not fear you, King of nations? This is your due among all the wise leaders of the nations, and in all their kingdom there is no one like you. They are all senseless and foolish. Listen to Jeremiah blah. Jeremiah banade. All Jeremiah sebabiara du call for fear. Amakama von o maha alabana we woje alabana amea deke mele du call for nunyala okata kple sile abawo ene o. Verse 8. Wokata wo John say Jeremiah banade. All the people of the nations, they are all foolish and senseless. Jeremiah amasiama John. Jeremiah. Who is Jeremiah to say that all the kings and the people